delighted to be a few days away from the first game in months.
Yeah, we can't wait now. It's been a long old time, 4 months now. So no, we're delighted to be back and can't wait to get back out of the cross.
Brilliant.
Like suppose their team were actually have a very bad record travelling down to Cork. They've only won good in the last 7 seasons. Does that give you some bit of confidence?
No, not at all. No, every records mean nothing really because there's new players. We're a new squad, so no, we're approaching it like it's going to be a difficult game that we know it will be. Bows are a very good team, very fit, very organised. So we know it's going to be a difficult game, and old records and previous meetings and that mean nothing.
Are you concerned the fact that Bows were back training 28th of June, actually a few days before they were allowed to by the FEI? Did that gives them an unfair advantage coming down on Sunday?
It could work both ways. They've been playing matches the same time as we have, so from that point of view they'll have no advantage. But they've been back a little bit longer than us, probably a few weeks. So I don't see it being too much of an advantage. We had a 6-week pre-season, which is what we would normally have. So we're happy enough with the length of our pre-season, and we've had a lot of pre-season games and a lot of matches. So we're confident going into the game that we're all fit and we're all ready and prepared.
It's the most important message, Neale, going out, considering the long break and considering there's fewer matches now and where you are on the league table. What's the most important thing to get across to the players, I suppose, getting back into it?
Yeah, I suppose get off to a good start and make sure that we're solid and we're not going to give anything away. I think that's the message we've given the lads, that we need to get off to a good start. We can't afford to be getting the start we got last time, even though there's a few new players. We need to our message is just keep it safe, keep it solid. Let's get a better start than what we did at the start of the season and see where it takes us. Get as many points on the board as we can.
Yeah, you mentioned new players there. Are there a few more players on the way in?
Yeah, we've got so Kevin O'Connor and Graham Cummins already in, and we've got a couple of new strikers that are signing today that we're happy to get in. We felt we were a little bit light up front, and the 2 new boys will help us be stronger up there and give us a little bit of depth.
Yeah, Bohemians obviously will be one of the better teams, I suppose, and where do you see Cork City can hurt them, do you think, on Sunday? What areas can you hurt them?
Yeah, without wanting to give too much away, they're very good, they're solid, they haven't conceded a goal before the 60th minute mark in any game this season, so we know it's going to be a tough game. We just feel that if we can play our game, impose our game on them, then we will cause them problems, and we're confident we've got the firepower up front that if we do get chances we'll be able to take them. But we're certainly not going to sit back and let Bows come onto us. We'll be trying to attack them, definitely.
Are yourself enjoying the staff kind of cautious and a bit nervous to return, or are you just relishing the challenge now that the work is done and you're ready to go again? I suppose there's always a little bit of trepidation when you're going into a new season. That you're hoping that your signings do well. You're hoping that the boys are fit enough. You're hoping you don't pick up any injuries. But you can't be too worried about things like that. You have to be confident going into the season. That are confident in what you've done in the pre-season, and the players you've picked in the starting 11 are ready to go and ready to play 90 minutes against a very good team. So yeah, there's a little bit of trepidation, but we're confident that we've prepared well, and the boys know their jobs and they're organised, and that's half the battle.
Any injuries to worry about, Neale?
We have Garode Morrissey has been injured for the good part of the pre-season. We were hoping that he could possibly come back and play a part in this match, or at least be involved in training this week. That's not the case. It's going to be a little bit longer, but we're hopeful that it's not too bad. Other than that, just trying to think, Charlie Fleming got a little knock during pre-season, so he hasn't featured, and the same, we thought he might be back, but it's taken a little bit longer. But other than that, no, it's clean bill of health. Connor Davis is he's had an operation, yeah. So he's hopeful that he could be back by the last game of the season, but it's a tough one.
The 2 new lads, can you give us their names, or do you want to hold off from that or not?
Kit Elliott is a young striker joining us from Huddersfield, who would have previously been at Crystal Palace, a number 9, and the next player is Scott Fennick, who's a 30-year-old number 9 as well. We felt that we needed, like I said before, we need a bit of experience. We need a little bit of power up front and different options up front. And the 2 boys are out and out number 9s, and we'll add to our attacking options.
So they're going to be away for 2 or 3 games.
Pardon?
2 or 3 games.
They'll miss the Longford Town game. Will be their last game they'll miss. Is that right, Ina?
Yeah.
So we're hopeful they'll be available for Sligo. Yeah. Yeah, Darragh Crowley's going on loan to Cove, which is a good move for him. We think he needs games. He's a good player that we've had in and around the fringes, and he's been training with us, but he needs games now, so it's a good move for him.